My name's Val Winter. I'll be 80 in September. Moved to the island in 1996 with my husband when he retired. We always wanted to live on the island, but the children, you couldn't do that because obviously changing schools, he wouldn't get a job, he used to say. So we waited till the last one got married and we moved. Years went by, did all sorts of lovely things. Unfortunately, health-wise for me, didn't get around as much as we would like to have done, but it was great, absolutely great. And then 2016, my husband passed away, and I had to start making a new sort of plans of what I was going to, how I was going to spend my time on my own. You know, he was my carer, then I was his carer, and it was just very much role reversal. So you plan what you're going to do in your retirement, but unfortunately it didn't work out quite as we had planned, you know. But then it's a good job we don't know what's going to be ahead of us, you know.
I met Val about 3 years ago when a member of the Brading Community Residents Association suggested that I get in touch with her. You fancied meeting up with me, didn't you? She's regretted it ever since. So I came round and had a bit of a chat and found out a bit about Val and her background and what she'd been up to or hadn't been up to, and found out what you fancied getting involved with. Made some suggestions for getting out and about, and we decided to have a few adventures together, didn't we, really?
Yeah. And then a certain person turned up on my doorstep to see me, which was Judith, and I got more involved with that side of things, and we used to go to the, or we still do, go to the quiz morning at the Roman Villa, which is absolutely hilarious. And it really has brought me out of my shell, if you see what I mean. I wasn't exactly ever a quiet person, but I feel I can chat to all sorts of people now. And it's gone from there, hasn't it? It's just sort of, yeah, got more and more.
Snowballed a bit, hasn't it?
It really has, yes, it really has. First started going to the Roman Villa, which is probably the same now, you know. I can put my anxieties and all that in that box at the door, or give it to somebody as I go in and leave it behind. And when I get home, I've left the anxieties behind of going out and meeting new people.
It's amazing how these connections kind of develop,
Yes,
isn't it?
yes, yes.
It's incredible, really.
Yes.
And then you started bringing people along, didn't you? And introducing people to activities. You're a good promoter.
Oh, right. Well, you sort of, people say, what do you do? And you say, what do you do? Why don't you come along and see if you like it? Because what I personally like, maybe somebody else, it wouldn't mean anything to them, you know.
No, but you've got to give it a go, haven't you?
Absolutely, yes, absolutely, yes. So it's great. And it's nice to walk into a place that you sort of start off going feeling very lonely. You walk into a place and people saying, oh, hi Val, or whatever. Everything all right? How's things going? Whatever. So it is very much, well, it's part of my life now, that's for sure. It's almost the fact that now is, what days don't I go out? Rather than what days do I go out? The family have to think what day it is to know whether they can phone me or not. It's basically a lot going on socially if I choose to take advantage of it, you know, which all the time I can get out and about, then I certainly will. Because it's unfortunate, it's when you're sitting indoors you start to go down, you know, if you're just not got anything structured, yeah. And I'm sure with what Judith does, there's many, many people who could say the same thing, you know. Very
Get
well.
you all together, make a lot of noise.
Yeah.
But I think, I don't know, I just think you've got a new family.
Oh, definitely, definitely, yes. It's brilliant,
I
yeah.
absolutely love what I do.
Yes,
And
that's very obvious, yeah.
And I think that it's just such a wonderful opportunity to be able to go out and enjoy myself and get other people out and about and seeing everybody smiling and getting on with each other. and being able to have ideas and people get behind me and go, yeah, Judith, go on, let's do that.
Definitely,
let's
yeah.
do that. So I say to you, do you want to come to a youth club? And you go, yeah, all right then. It wouldn't be much good if she said no, would it?
And what is lovely, you can be out and about down the seafront, or shall we say, or wherever, Tesco's, wherever, and all of a sudden somebody will come up and speak to you and you think, oh yes, I know that person, because you know them from.
That's right.
So you make just a new group of friends, and it's a massive group.
It is, isn't it?
Yes, yes. It's very, very good, and I would hope other people in other parts of the country are able to do the same sort of things.